So it's week 11 of your Wednesday weight loss challenge.
Wow, nearly 3 months.
I know. And it has been a bit of a challenge this week.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, the thing is, every Tuesday night I try to keep the dinner really light. It's just a little bit of insurance because I know you've got the weigh-in on the next morning. So we always have a super light dinner on the Tuesday.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, to get maximum results on the scales. Now, we had a last minute dinner invitation to go out last night and to the worst kind of restaurant that you can go to when you're on a diet. It was Chinese.
Apart from the fact we haven't been to Chinese for
In a decade.
decades.
Yeah. The reason I was worried about the Chinese is that it tends to be super high in salt, which means water retention, which is going to show on the scales in the morning.
Yeah,
And also, everything tends to have a lot of sauce.
that's right.
Sweet sauces or just gluggy sauces, and that combined with the salt is just a recipe for disaster on the scales. It's not that you can't get low calorie options in Chinese restaurants, you can, but it's the salt content that I was super worried about. So knowing that we were faced with this dilemma last night, I did prep you for the day, didn't I?
For prep, read, instruct.
I did. So what I said was to go super light during the day, have the lightest lunch that you could, keep all the food low salt.
Bad tactic, I reckon. I should have had a bigger lunch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe you would have eaten less than dinner.
Well, that crispy beef was pretty darn
It
tasty.
was really good. It was just so deep fried and beautiful. And then we came up with this strategy. So we were going to sit, really close together, like we always do at dinner. And any time that you reached for something that was, in my opinion, not advisable,
You'd stab me with a hat pin.
No, I was going to give you a gentle squeeze on the thigh because we decided we didn't want to be conspicuous. I didn't want to come across as controlling, God forbid, and I didn't want to emasculate you at the dinner table in front of all our family.
No, you just grab him the thigh, remember?
Yeah, just grab the thigh and give it a squeeze. But I found it didn't really work because every time I saw you reaching for something inappropriate, I just wanted to blurt out, I just wanted to say stop. And I thought, this is not going to look good in front of our family.
That's why I kept reaching for the bad stuff.
And I actually had to practically sit on my hands to stop from slapping your wrist. Because, you kept reaching for the crispy duck, which is fine, but I'm going...
I kept wanting the grab on the thigh.
Yeah. And I'm going, take the skin off the duck, right? But I'm trying to be really discreet about it. So I'm going, take the skin off the duck. Take the skin off. And a couple of times you didn't. You just grabbed that duck and you just shoved it in your mouth and skin and all. And I was just sitting there going, oh, take the skin off the duck. But I didn't want to come across as, really neurotic.
You mean any more neurotic?
So I just let you go for it. And then just as I got up to go to the bathroom, you reached for more duck. And I really wanted to say something, but it would have been like an announcement to the whole table. Take the skin off. So I just, you just grabbed it, shoved it in your mouth, and I just thought, well, I did my best. We prepped for the day, didn't we?
We did.
And the good thing is, you had no rice, and you had no of the chow mein, the noodles. All you had was vegetables, prawns, chicken, crispy beef and crispy duck. So look, if the scales aren't super fabulous this morning, it could be just a bit of water retention, and that would be masking your true weight loss. But I am hoping for half a kilo down, 1 pound down today, because you've been pretty good the rest of the week.
Yeah, I know, but I've been feeling, I don't know, I've just been feeling like I'm totally plateauing really at the moment. Although, one bright point is that this Sigur Rós t-shirt, which I ordered from their shop online.
This was super tight on you a few
Yeah.
weeks ago, and look now, it looks quite
fits.
respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very pleased about that. When I got it, it was the largest size available in their shop.
And you put
was
it on
tight.
and you modelled it for me, and I said, you can't go out the house in that. You can't walk out the door like that. That's disgraceful. But
No, you mean you can't go out, don't.
but look at you now,
Yeah.
quite svelte.
Yeah. I'm very pleased with that. So that's been a bright point.
Oh, that's fantastic. Even without taking measurements, you can tell that you've gone way down in the belly.
Yeah, and I've been still doing the switchy on going through the roundabouts.
Good for you.
When I remember.
Yeah, when you. Well, I think we should go away without further ado, and I'm hoping for 0.5 of a kilo, 500 grams.
Yeah, if it's down at all by anything, I'll be happy.
No, I think it'll be down.
All right.
So let's go check.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
All right. 107.8. That's really good.
Well, that's good.
That's super good.
Oh, 107.8. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Fantastic.
Oh, because I wanted to average 800, and that's 700. So
Well done.
that's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, well done. Well done.
Wow.
That is fantastic. That was 700 grams.
700 grams. I'm
700 grams.
really surprised with that.
So happy with that.
Phew.
Oh, this is so great. This is week 11 and consistently your weight is going down, down,
Yeah.
down.
That
so
100 kilo point is well within,
it is within
striking
sight.
distance. Yeah.
I reckon, yeah. Oh, it's exciting.
It's very good.
And you know the funny thing?
What?
Did you see your fortune, the note in your fortune cookie? I kept it because it was so good. This was in your fortune cookie. Good things are being said about you. Isn't that so appropriate? I mean, you read the comments, all the lovely things that people are saying, encouraging you and supporting you and just cheering you along, and it's so appropriate. I just
There you
thought
go. There you go.
Chinese fortune cookies, they're not stupid, are they? Now, next week, this upcoming week, we have more visitors
Yeah.
for a few days. And the good thing is they are grown-ups and they're fairly health conscious, so I don't think it will be like when the kids came.
My kids are grown up. They're 30.
Well, yeah, but I still think of them as kids, and you still thought that, you know, they want chips and chocolates and all this.
Yeah, well, they do.
But I don't think we need to stock the house with anything in
No.
particular. We'll have a few meals out though, so
Yeah.
we'll just manage those.
Yeah.
And try and get some exercise in.
Well, I think it's important that when you're doing something like this, obviously your life goes on. You've got to,
Yeah, there's always
cope
something.
with these things.
Yeah, you can't put yourself in a bubble, can you?
Exactly. Yeah.
And you have to cope with life, and you have to cope with socializing is so important. And food is an enormous part of just socializing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And so you've just got to learn to cope with all different situations. So we'll be coping with visitors who do love to eat, but hopefully they'll love to exercise as well, and we'll go for lots of walks. So that's the challenge for next week. And we'll be back on next Wednesday. It will be week 12.
That'll be 3 months.
And that means more photos,
Good.
progress photos. We haven't been showing you the progress photos, but we're keeping them all aside because I will be doing a super wacky great compilation video with all the photos when you get down to goal.
Yeah.
So it's good to have those. So we will see you next Wednesday. Love you to join us. Thank you so much for supporting Mr. Cameraman here. I know it makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's very good.
It's amazing.
And surprising, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, people all around the world, it's so amazing. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a whopping thumbs up. I would love you to subscribe to my channel. I also bring out body transformation videos every fabulous Friday with maximum inspiration. So please join me on Fridays as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.